got this one here. They reset the GFI and all, but they said still no Wi-Fi. Came here, GFI was working, and it was on. And after I had to get into my box, which it got seized up. It's been here so long, so I actually had to break it just to get into this daggone thing. It's the third one I had to do that with. Have to get another box, but the PoE here, the other one that was in the box, was nice and warm, but there was no light at all on it. So I'm thinking lightning, something like that, or power surge or something like that got a hold of it, because we had electrical storms for the last week or so at nights after it starts cooling off. So we're going to put this one in here and see if it actually lights up and everything comes online. Then we got another one we got to go check that shows online, but they said Wi-Fi is not working, and it shows online in the WISP. Then I got to go drive an hour and a half and put a air cube inside of a home at an RV park. All right, we got that in there. I couldn't tell if it was if the air cube lit up or not. It's so bright out here. There's sun right behind me, shining right in there. I couldn't tell. And they're not always bright. But let me look at the Wi-Fi and see if it actually shows up. Well, looks like we got something besides a PoE that is bad. May have been a power surge and just went right on through and possibly took out the air cube. It shows be able to connect. Well, not the well, it may have taken out the part of the I don't need the whole thing. Taken out part of the air cube. It says no internet. So is it the air cube got struck and not sending 24 to the CPE, or did it go right on through and hit the CPE itself? So we're going to take the CPE and plug it into the laptop directly and see what we get. See if we can get internet there and work our way down to the air cube. As I was unplugging the CPE, I looked in there, I see some moisture, and I see a little bit of burnt on the ends, as you can see, like. And as I take it and hit my hand with it, like that, there's moisture on my hand. So maybe something hit the line and broke the outside coating and got water in it. So it looks like I'm going to have to drop the pole and replace that wire, and hopefully the CPE still works. Usually when it does that, usually it just resets it. So I guess we're just gonna have to take the pole down. See what it takes. Phillips, got one in here. Yeah, that's when I used to use sheetrock screws just to mount things. It's been here for a long time, years. So let's get what we got to do to get this wire replaced, and then we can test it before we put it back up. Well, after I got this CPE here, got the wire off and inspected the wire, I found a few little pinholes. I don't know if you can see them on the camera or not, but there's one right there at my thumbnail. See it right there. And then there's another one right there. And there's another one right there. And now, look, there's something right Looks like there's possibly right there and there, but not as bad as the first three. So something definitely hit it, and it just finally just started getting saturated with water, and eventually it got to the very end down there and shorted out. So that's gone, but that's been up there. Let's see, this is 26, 20, a little bit over 3 years. Going strong. But I don't see any moisture in the other end up there. See, this end is full of water. This end, I didn't see any. Dry as a bone, cobwebs and all in there. Which makes sense because it's somewhere here and it drained down. It didn't drain up. No way to get up there. It looks fine. So, most likely the radio is probably maybe have to be reset. Or just a new wire put on it. I'm going to take a pre-made wire I've already got. I think I got one. Yeah. And go plug it in and see if I can get it to communicate. This is one I made for some patch panel I had to use to work on something. No way to be right there at the device itself, and I had a table and I had to plug it in so I can sit my laptop, me and my cup of coffee, and work on it. But we're going to take this over there and see if we can just lean it up there and plug it in and see if we can actually get power, because I don't think I got another another PoE here, and I don't think I got power. No, I don't have power here because I haven't got it all connected back up since I took the battery that it was connected to. So let's go see if this actually will give me internet. And if not, log into it, program it. So let's get this over there. Well, we replaced the wire to the CPE. Checked the air cube, had a little corrosion on there, but I didn't see any signs of any water or anything. So I cleaned the terminals, put it all back in there, and it's actually working, speeds and everything. So now just finalize that wire from the CPE, and they should be ready to go now. And when the weather gets cooler, we're going to get this fiber all tied in this RV park. Alright, let's get to the next one. Long day. Well, we're on the second one, and it says, for whatever reason, which I got to figure out why, but it will connect Wi-Fi, and when I try to open up the browser, it says it's been suspended. But all the invoices have been paid, so I'm gonna have to go look into on there by the laptop, so I can really get a little further into it and see what's going on. It says suspended, but this is August, and that invoice is paid. So I'm gonna have to figure out what's going on here. Well, I looked into the account on the laptop, and they've not missed any of their invoices. I even deleted their package, and then set their package up again, and that didn't change anything. Now I'm going to see if I can get internet just from the CPE without the air cube in there, and see if it suspended it or both. I don't know what's going on. Never had this happen before. Usually it's somebody didn't pay a bill, then when they did, it didn't turn back on, and I just had to delete their package, put new package in again, just like it's brand new, setting up, and it works. But this time it didn't. Well, maybe it just takes a little bit, but it's been 15 minutes now. When I open up Google, it actually works. Let's see, just go to Amazon. Amazon works. It's not coming up with a suspended page. So let's put it all back together and see what's going on. Let's do a speed test while we're here. Yeah, it's doing great. It's getting over what they're supposed to have. I mean, I've had one do this before, but not able to fix it. But for some reason, it seems to be fixed now. But it's usually when I take their package out, put their package back in, like I'm just setting them up from day one, within 5 minutes, it's ready to go. But this time it took 15-20 minutes. Matter of fact, the battery on my laptop was sitting at 80 something, and now it's dropped good 15-20 minutes. I mean 15-20%, because I've been testing. But let's put this all back together and see what happens. Maybe it's fixed. It just takes longer. Now I'm just going to let it boot up and get back over there in the car and see if let's see here. Yeah, I'm gonna lock it back up and get in the car and see if I can access it and actually get internet on it this time, instead of having nothing but the suspended page, which I still don't know why it did it. But maybe it suspended the wrong IP or something. But because it's not like they missed an invoice, because I see invoices were paid within a week from the time it was generated. It was paid by the 8th, so I don't know. So we're just going to let this boot up and then go over there in the nice air conditioning and see what's going on. See if it gets internet. If it does, then they're good. Then I can get stuff ready and head out for an 1.5-hour drive and check one there. So let's see if this actually works. Well, I don't know why it's suspending the air cube itself. I took their account and deleted their package and reset it up and dropped the equipment back in, and it still wants to be suspended for whatever reason. So instead of just sitting in the heat and all that trying to figure it out and all, I just grabbed another one and set up here in the office in the air conditioning, programmed it, plugged it into the internet, and dropped it in their account, done a speed test through WISP. Have no issues. It gave me internet and it done a speed test. I logged into the router air cube down there that's still there, and it will not do a speed test. It still says suspended. At least that's what I'm thinking it's going to say, because that's what it was doing. No speed, and browser come up, says your account has been suspended. So I'm going to go take this one and just replace it. It's already got the same Wi-Fi name. I logged into the router down there that they got now, got the password out of it and put it into this one. So when I plug it in, all their devices should just reconnect. We're going to find out.
because I'm going to plug it in and I'm going to look at it in the WISP app and see if devices start connecting to it. And if it does, then they should be good, and I'll sit in air condition somewhere and mess with this one. I mean, the one I got down there now, take that one out and see what's going on. Reset it and program it, and see if it'll give me internet. Put it back in the WISP software under their account again, and see if it would do a speed test, and see if it just, maybe a power surge got it locked up. I don't know, but we'll see. Let's go change this out. Then I got to go all the way to Lake Walkmall, which is an hour-and-a-half drive. Well, not late. Yeah, I got Lake Walkmall and the other park up there. So I got two. So yeah, hour-and-a-half. So that's 3 hours, and it's 12:30 now. So to say 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. So if it 1, 4. So I'll be getting back somewhere probably maybe 6 o'clock. Most of it is in the air conditioning in the car, so not too bad. So let's go get this one done. All right, let's get this switched over. Should be able just to flip this over to this one. Put that one right in there like that. Should take care of that. Should be that simple. Let me look in the app and see if it comes up, and see if devices start connecting. Okay, that one is done. All locked up. All locked up, ready to roll. That one's done. Let's see if we can get a photo here for the count. Hey, boom. All right, that's that. Now we just have to take this one and figure out what's going on with it. All right, now let me go drive an hour-and-a-half after I get some gas and go do another air cube testing. I got test one. It said it's not getting all of its speed, and I got to take one, move it out of the box outside and move it to the inside of the house at the newest RV park that I have, the house that we use as the relay to get the fiber back there. See you there. Well, I took the the air cube from the box outside that holds the WISP router and all that, and actually brought it in here. This is where they have their provider. Well, that's where it came through, but they no longer have that service. We got them the air cube in here, and now we're going to do a speed test, be sure we get what we should have. Somewhere between 75 and 100 is what these air cubes can do. So about 85 is probably what we're going to get, and see if they got their symmetrical actually switched on out here. And they do. Nice. So now, and it used to be only 30 up, but now apparently they got symmetrical here now. That's nice. So that means they're deploying it slowly but surely, and maybe before this year's out they'll have it in Sneeze Ferry. That'll be real nice. He's got some speed now.
All right, we got this one here, and he said he's not getting all the speed. He's supposed to have 60, and he's only been getting 40 wirelessly, but he should get more than 40 in there. He should at least get 60 because I got it sitting at 90 on the router itself, which is basically maxing it out. But let's plug in directly and see what the wire that feeds the box, see what it's actually getting. See how much speed we're actually getting here. I think we should be able to get 60 with no problem out of this when we got this actually feeding the air cube. So there's something probably wrong with the air cube itself. And supposed to be only 2 up, well, actually 4 up. So we're getting the speed to the box. It's just that air cube is not working too well. $53. So we're getting what we're supposed to get. Woo! Yeah, we're getting all we need to the box. It's just the air cube is not doing what it's supposed to do. It's been a while since we put this in, but get another air cube and put down here. I'm just not going to do it today. We just give him. Oh, come on now. Come on. We don't have another one with us, so we'll just come back. I mean, he's got internet. He hadn't said that internet's, you know, the TV's not working or anything like that. He's just done speed testing and it's not giving what he's supposed to have. So we're going to get an air cube and put it in here. I just want to drop by and see what we're getting here. So he's getting all of his speed to the box, just not through the router itself. So we'll let him know what we found, and we'll go from there. But that's it for the day. And it was so nice to, when I done that test, when I moved that router into the home and saw that it was symmetrical. That was real nice. Now it's time to go get something to eat before we leave out of here. I'll see you in I'll see you in the next video. Take care.